Thanks for joining us today. I visit with George Secor, President and CEO of Sunrise Co-op, and we're going to talk about some effort for young people. And it involves a truck, it involves work experience, it involves leadership and training. And George, give us an update. What first started this idea of helping some FFA kids?
Well, we've been talking, Dale, probably for 3-4 years about kids today in high school kind of have this sense, if you will, if they don't go to college, they're a failure. And it started actually with talking to some of my board members about this and some of our customer owners that own this cooperative. Their kids wanted to go off and do something to experience, but having the guilt, if you will, that if you don't have a 4-year degree, you can't work in this field, or really in any field. So I went to my board of directors this last year and said, look, we give away $50,000 in college scholarships to our stockholders, kids and grandkids, and same with our employees. We donate a lot of money to FFA. I don't know, we spend $150,000, $200,000 a year at the 4-H sales, at all the county fairs and independent fairs, and all that's great. I don't want to stop any of that. But it looks like there's a sliver of our population, if you will, of our customer owners, their kids and grandkids that we're missing. And that's the ones that are in high school that are doing very well, but don't want a college degree. And like I said to the board of directors, I said, let's look at our company. I have 11 staff members that report to me, and things are going pretty well for our cooperative. 6 of those have college degrees, 5 don't. And I told the board, today, if I put any of those vice president positions up, they don't have to have a college degree to work for me. I have a college degree. Quite frankly, I wouldn't have a college degree if my mother didn't have the rule that me and my 5 brothers had to have a college degree. But times are different today. We need to recognize that I'm not saying that college is not important. College is great. I have 3 kids, 2 of them have went through college, one of them's a sophomore at Ohio State now, and that's great, that's okay. But they wanted to go. There's a lot of good kids out there that know what they want to do. They want to work in agriculture or any other industry. It doesn't have to be agriculture, but we're in agriculture, so I want to narrow it down to what Sunrise Cooperative can do. And what we can do is put something out there to show them there's an incentive for kids that want to come in this industry right out of high school, and we want to work with them. And it just so happened at the same time, Jessica took over the FFA, come in to have a meeting, and she talked to us about an issue. The state FFA president, serves a year, drives all over the countryside, takes the year off college or whatever they're doing today, and they don't have a vehicle. And I said, I'll tell you what, I'll help you if you'll help me. I said, I'll commit, if my board will agree, to give you a brand new pickup truck each year for the next 3 years. But in exchange for that, at the end of that year, each year, that pickup truck is going to be given to a high school senior that will commit to 4 years of work with Sunrise Cooperative. That'll be their signing bonus. So I want to create awareness within the group that we can here at Sunrise with an organization we've supported a long time, the FFA. That doesn't hone it all the way down, but it hones it down enough for me that the FFA will be setting up the charter of how this works, who's eligible. They'll do the interviewing. This will have nothing to do with Sunrise other than donating the truck. FFA will take it from there for us. So this year at the state convention, we'll be handing the keys to this brand new pickup truck to the state FFA president. 1 year from now, we'll have another brand new truck to hand the new state FFA president, and the truck that's just a year old will be given to the first person that's graduating that wants to commit to 4 years of agricultural work with Sunrise Cooperative.
Sounds like it doesn't get any better than that. That's a tremendous opportunity because a lot of young people, when they go to serve a youth group, and the FFA has a lot of travel time, can put a real bind on the family to all of a sudden need reliable transportation to go on the road. And of course, the state president does a lot of travel, so it'll be a very nice gesture. Now, tell us about the truck. What were you looking for? What did it have to have?
Well, I was more interested in what the outside was going to look like, the wrap we were going to put on it. I really went to Jerry Miller, Vice President of Agronomy, who's been in the industry his whole life, does not have a college degree, done very well for himself, great example here. But he does the ordering of the trucks for the company. So I went to Jerry and I said, we buy big trucks, small SUVs, you pick out something you think would work with Morgan Niedermeyer, Vice President of Marketing. You guys work together on this. It doesn't matter to me what. I'm more worried about what it looks like. I want that to be a nice-looking vehicle that the FFA is proud of, that Sunrise is proud of, and is a safe vehicle for this person to drive.
Now, for people watching this and want to get more information, again, the application, we'll already know who the state president's going to be on Friday night, so we'll know with the first vehicle. Any idea what the timeline? Agreed, you're not going to be a part of the selection process and so on, but is this something you have to apply pretty soon, or will it be next summer before people apply? Any idea how that might work?
You know, I don't want to speak for Jessica or the FFA, but I'm assuming this fall they'll write the criteria. I would think then shortly after the first year, January, they'd start taking applicants. Then you would know the criteria to be eligible. Then they would do the interview process because they won't announce it till May. So I would think if they start that, you know, writing up the criteria this fall, communicating that, then after the first of the year, probably doing the interview process. That would be my guess. But again, we want to stay out of that. That's not. Just like we do with our college scholarship. We give away $50,000 a year, and Terrace State Community College handles that for us. We want to give the money, but we don't want to be in the process of picking those. We want somebody that's really what they're into doing.
There you go. An update from George Secor, President and CEO of Sunrise Cooperative, as they make an effort to help young people. Congratulations to whoever that state FFA president will be. And for the rest of you who are saying, hey, Mom and Dad, here's a great opportunity. I can get a truck signing bonus. I can go work somewhere for 4 years and then maybe come back to the farm if that's the experience you're looking for. Here's your opportunity. Thanks for joining us. I'm Dale Minyo.